When a narcissist pushes you away, it's never random. It's part of their control game, a deliberate move meant to provoke panic, confusion, and self-doubt. They want to see how deeply you've fallen into their web, how much power they still have over your emotions. The moment they sense that you've grown comfortable, secure, or independent, they'll create distance. It's their way of reminding you who's in charge, of testing whether you'll chase after them and reaffirm their importance. But when you don't react, when you don't beg for answers, don't demand explanations, and don't crumble under the silence, something inside them begins to unravel. Narcissists expect emotional chaos. They expect tears, pleading, or anger. Your calm indifference sends a shockwave through their ego. It makes them feel irrelevant, unimportant, and powerless, the very feelings they've spent their entire lives running from. To a narcissist, silence is intolerable. They thrive on emotional reactions because reactions mean control. When you show none, it's like holding up a mirror that reflects their emptiness back at them. They can't understand why their usual tactics no longer work. They'll start overanalyzing your behavior, wondering who or what gave you the strength to stay grounded. It confuses them, frustrates them, and eventually destabilizes them. They might double down, extending the silent treatment, trying to bait you with jealousy, or acting like they've moved on without a care. But beneath that performance, they're spiraling. Your composure forces them to face something they can't stand, their lack of significance in your life. They begin to realize that the control they thought they had was never real, and that realization is a severe blow to their fragile self-image. The truth is, your lack of reaction becomes your greatest weapon. It's not about pretending not to care. It's about genuinely reaching a place where their behavior no longer defines your emotional state. You stop trying to decode their silence. Stop feeding their ego with attention and start focusing on your own peace. That's when the balance of power shifts, not because you won, but because you no longer play the game. A narcissist's push and pull dynamic depends on your willingness to react. Without that reaction, the cycle collapses. The silence they once used to punish you becomes the silence that exposes them. Eventually, they have no choice but to retreat because they can't manipulate what they can't move. So when a narcissist pushes you away and you show no reaction, remember this: your calmness is not weakness. It's power. It's self-respect. It's the moment you take back everything that tried to control, and you reclaim your peace as something that belongs only to you.